Welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship Game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Vanderbilt Commodores. From EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Returner decides to field it. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Play action here on first down. Quick throw to his receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Richardson. Tackle to the 35. Good enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Game moves it to the 35. First down again. The play fake, looking to throw the football. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
Boy, a costly mistake here by the quarterback. Forces that ball into coverage, and the defense comes up with the interception. Hate to see the game start off like this for this offense.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Pump over the middle. It's Thompson. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Back to throw. It's Taylor. He'll throw it now. Quick completion to the tight end. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
QB to the tight end for a completion. They make the stop, but not before a solid game that time.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Grab down the middle. It's Evans. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. For a few-play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Looking to pass. It's Pavia. Looks left and finds his target there. And he gets out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Gets the ball off Eisen's head, but it's incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
The second down incompletion sets up 3rd and inches. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Hudson. That play will move the sticks and set him up first down at the 42. The Commodores will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Catch made inside the 10. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. And the Commodores churn out another first down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Dropping back. It's Pavia. physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
So it sets up a second and goal from the 4. Looking for a gap. It's Alexander. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
So, Chris, they try to throw it on first and goal. Now they try to run it in and get pounded at the line of scrimmage. What would they go with here on third down to try to get it into the end zone?
They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's third and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. The receiver grabs it. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Commodores. Now they line up to kick the extra point. And it's good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Mississippi State offense is back out there now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? The back's got it. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense comes up second and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. To throw, it's Taylor. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
First and 10 play coming up. Wants to throw it. Tight end makes the grab.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
He hands it off from the gun.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? On the run, it's Booth. Looks like Mississippi State will have the first down.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Mississippi State getting set for the first and 10 now. And they hand it off to the back. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Sixth play of the drive coming up. Dropping back. It's Taylor. Quick throw, catch made. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one in this conference championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Caught in the backfield. It's Evans. Physical run earns the first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Looking to throw it again. Dumps it down to the back. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. They'll run it from the gun. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Defense stuffing the runner. Ball still spotted at the 2-yard line. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. QB keeper all the way. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
3rd down and goal for the offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game. Wiki moved right down the field for a touchdown. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
So they get nothing in the first down run. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Looking to pass. It's Pavia. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
You know, in these spread offenses, the game just keeps evolving, and the opportunities keep presenting themselves for the big guys to be able to run a corner route. So hard to cover this.
They keep him guessing with a run. Got the first down and still motoring. Powering through the defender. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in the rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Short pass finds the tight end. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. The big tight end would not be denied. What a play.
Great job by this offense, answering the bell and getting 6 on the board. We're just an extra point from this thing being all tied up, and you got to think the scoreboard operator isn't done just yet today.
And the point after is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Gets it out quickly to the left side. Fighting off the defender. Gets out of bounds and a short gain on the play.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Dropping back, it's Taylor. Caught near the sticks, it's Evans. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, that's a nice completion to the sideline with great timing. The connection between the receiver and the quarterback was on full display to be able to get that first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. He keeps it on a design run. He gets loose. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On the run, he'll let it go. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare, a wide-open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. Lets it go quickly. Catch made in space. Look out. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And they'll use the ground game here. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
He escapes the pocket. Fires it on the move. And it's almost picked off. He trusted his arm, but a risky throw. Almost his 2nd interception today.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception in the first half alone.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, it's Pavia. Looking right, this one caught. Moves the ball to the 37 for a first down. Commodores come to the line to run the hurry-up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. First down, looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Hudson. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Looking to throw yet again. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, This offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
To the air, it's Pavia. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. It's a quick tackle, but a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 15-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the wideout goes in motion. They look to throw it here on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Alexander. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Commodores. Methodical but effective. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
And the extra point was up and good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Will kick this away to get the second half going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Mississippi State offense is back out there now. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. First play of the second half to keep it on the ground.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Movement here from the tight end. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Passing efficiency is almost always higher off of play action. And you see why right here. The fake froze the defender for a second, and then the quarterback was able to zip it to the open player.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Taylor. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
two-time sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking deep to the right side. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on third down this time.
The defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Back to pass. It's Pavia. Close to the tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So the misfire in first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. Ball handed off. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
Commodore starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Handoff to the single back. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
2nd down play coming up. Play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw. It's Pavia. That's caught. It's Richardson. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the Commodores moving quickly down the field here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Looking to chuck it again. Blitz and a quick sack.
There's a nice play by this defense after giving up a huge gain. They're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack. Takes off in a bootleg. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Touchdown, Commodores. To put them on top now. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With the conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Glover. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Scanning the field. It's Taylor. From the pocket, delivers over the middle.
That's a good chop here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on 1st down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a 2nd and manageable here for this offense.
The completion sets up a 2nd down play. From the shotgun, drops back. Oh, that one's picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, they come out in that nickel package, and the move pays off, gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, this is great defensive football. Get out on the edge, use your shoulders, wrap up, and take control of that defender. Use that hit stick for a big loss.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for the wide out. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a 1st down. Well, Kirk, it's Vanderbilt on top right now, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Back to throw. It's Pavia. Makes the catch, but couldn't stay in bounds. Incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. On third down, he drops to throw. On the move now. So no throwaway. He's forced out of bounds, out of being sacked.
I think this quarterback here is just desperate to try to make a play, and as he's trying to make that play, he's losing ground. This defensive speed is on display. Good job of getting him out of bounds.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Short connection to the tight end here. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. To the air, it's Taylor. Big throw complete to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment. Well, a huge hit there. You half expected to see the ball come loose, but a great job to hang on to it.
Boy, great concentration by the tight end to be able to come up with that catch, but the defense showing how physical they are. When that tight end gets his hands on the ball, they are going to lower the boom.
This Mississippi State offense is quickly moving down the field.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a two-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Tight end goes in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made on the left side.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Crucial third down play right here. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Back to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. Mississippi State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looks right for a quick completion. End zone ahead. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Mississippi State. This will be fun. Strange things happen when the conference championship trophy is on the line. One possession game, fourth quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
And the point after is right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out on the field now. They settled for 3 last time. Let's see what they can come up with this drive. Back to pass. It's Pavia. With the catch, it's Young. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I wonder if the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
Leaning on the run game here late. Great cut there. Picks up the first, looking for more. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48.
And that's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
Quick pass, the catch is made. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
And put a star next to that play. It's like the linebacker knew the ball was going to be going to this receiver, so it's the instincts, and then it's the awareness and the athletic ability to be able to bring down a wide receiver for a loss like that.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Second down, we're going to throw it. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. Here we are, late in the close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. To throw, it's Pavia. Finds an open target on the left side. When he didn't get there, the defense makes a stop against this excellent 3rd down offense. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing. missing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Fourth down, he's throwing for it. The receiver makes the catch. They make the first down, brought down to the 31. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Broken tackle still going. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gain for them.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Scanning the field, it's Pavia. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfired?
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Can't get past the 2, but at least avoid the safety.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Fired into a tight window and picked off. All the way back for the pick six. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. On the first play of the drive now from the 25. Ball handed off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Here's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Now here he goes. At the 20. Crosses the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Bulldogs. So the important touchdown, Kirk, but that was just the first part. Now they've got to execute the onside kick, hope for a break, and score again.
Yep, and a good thing is their offense at least gave them a chance. Now you hope that your kicker, after all the practice that he's got on that side field, over there all by himself, you hope that it pays off and he can make this ball bounce just at the right moment where they can recover.
Lined up in regular kickoff formation here. 2 timeouts, final minute. I'm not sure they've done the math here. Surprised they're not going for the onside kick. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now at 25. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Bootleg looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. He's looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. He's going to hand this off. And tackled after a small pickup there. And now a timeout is taken by the defense with the 11 seconds remaining. Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. On the toss play, runner moving left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, they can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.